Okay, wow. So, a lot has happened since I last recorded on the BigSMP, alright? And I'm very sorry for that. I had like exams and shit, so I usually just played on the SMP when I could, and I thought, there's no point in recording this. But in actuality, I actually managed to make a lot of progress on the SMP, which I'll get into later. But first of all, we need to talk about the members and more specifically the new teams on the BigSMP, because yes, more members have joined, and let's just say, bro, it's looking exciting. All right, let me introduce the teams for you. All right. First up, we have Northside, and yes, this is obviously my team right here. As you can see, I'm in the front, looking drippy as ever, and my teammates are in the back. All right, and you might recognize Sneaky in the back there. Of course, we had to be teammates. And then I'd say the red dude beside him, whose name's actually Freaky. I know, Sneaky and Freaky. That's my two homies right there. All right, but just try to remember him because he'll be important later on. Very important later on, actually. So just keep him in mind. But obviously, for now, me and Sneaky will do. The next team on the server are the Feds. All right. Now this team is a problem, and I know what you're thinking, bro. There's only 2 members, bro. They're cooked. No, they're not, bro, because this is not your normal 2-man team, all right? And this is not your normal 2 men, all right? These two, especially the guy on the left, 8K, yeah, he is a monster, bro. This guy is, I believe he's the best guy on the server. I'm not actually sure. I can't pull that conclusion yet, but he's definitely better than me. He's definitely better than the friends that I know on the SMP. He can fight, he can grind, he can like make traps. He's already made farms, as you'll see later on in this video. Yeah, he's a pretty scary player. And then on the right you have the Big, which I briefly introduced in my first video. He's the moderator, the owner of the server. And that's never a good thing, because he can basically see every single advancement in chat, including mine. So he knows when progress is made, and that's a really powerful tool. So yeah, this 2-man team is not to mess around with. Then we have the biggest team on the server, and all of these members right here are pretty new. They're behind in the grinding stage of the server, but trust me, they're gonna catch up, and once they do, it's gonna be a problem, bro. I mean, look at this. 7 members. I don't even know most of these people, but I mean, they're here, they're on the BigSMP, and they're all pretty capable players, I believe. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. So yeah, they're gonna be really powerful, but once again, we don't really know how things are gonna go, what new alliances are gonna be created, what new enemies will be made. So who knows? Hopefully this team splits up or something, because otherwise, this team is very, very strong, bro. And then lastly, we have the neutrals, alright? These people don't really log on that often, and when they do, they're just being peaceful, building at spawn, all that stuff. Like, I don't even need to mention any of these people, but like, if you see them on the tab screen or see their names, just know that they're peaceful, they're neutral. For now, they're peaceful. This could change in the future, of course, but for now, they are neutral. Alright, and now that I have introduce the teams to you, let me just very briefly tell you about what happened. Alright, so I actually died 3 more times after that first death, the one where I died to that bullshit creeper waterfall thingy. If you saw the video, you would know this. But the 3 other times that I died, which was basically all to creepers as well, I didn't really have good gear, so it was fine. But then, after really locking in and finally understanding that creepers are actually dangerous and scary and should be avoided at all costs, I started trade grinding, alright? And when I say trade grinding, I mean trade grinding, bruh. I mean, I was trading with these villagers like it was my last day on Earth, bro. And it was kind of worth it, bro, because let's just say, bro, they started selling me diamond tools, diamond weapons, diamond gear, diamond armor, a bunch of other good things. And the more I traded, the more I got. And yeah, I mean, I cannot even begin to tell you how much time on this SMP I spent just doing that. Like, there was pretty much no adventure in my life. That was all I was doing. I also, and I want to be careful that I don't reveal too much about this, but I set up barrels where I basically stored a bunch of diamond sets and a bunch of other good stuff that I got from the villager trades, and I hid them on random locations at courts that I've saved. So yeah, in case I die to something, I know where to get a new set of diamond armor. And then I also went to a fortress to kill blazes, to get blaze powder, so I can make Ice of Ender and potions. And let's just say that I did both of those things. But the Ice of Ender part was quite a lot later, actually. But I got potions pretty quickly, so I do have a few useful potions at disposal. But yeah, with that said, enjoy the video, because that's basically all you need to know for now. Alright, so the first thing I did, except mess around for the first 20 minutes doing literally nothing. Like, bro, what? Why am I throwing wind charges at villagers? Like, what? Literally, like the first 20 something minutes, I was doing nothing, bro. I wasn't being productive. Like, I wasn't even in a call with other people. I don't know, I'm just walking around, alright? I don't know, maybe I was brainstorming. Maybe I was trying to figure out what exactly to do. But, I mean, bro, like, what kind of shit is this, bro? Anyways, the first thing I did after messing around for the first 20 minutes was trading. Wow, how surprising, how fun, alright? Now, I will admit, I mean, for someone like you to watch this, the time skip is crazy. I mean, I went from literally dying to, oh, what the hell? This dude has a village? He has villagers? Wait a minute, the villagers are maxed out? What happened? Bro, listen, one of the reasons I couldn't record was because of exams and shit. Just know that, you know, I found a few minutes where I could just kind of actually grind, actually trade with villagers, all that stuff. So yeah, I have a master armorer, or armor smith, or whatever the hell they're called. I have a master mason. You know, mason trades diorite for emeralds, clay for emeralds, stone for emeralds. Pretty nice guy to have around. I had a Fletcher, so you know, you can trade sticks for emeralds. And I also had a master toolsmith, alright? Or did I at this point? Yeah, I think I did. That sold efficiency 2 pickaxes. Very, very nice and good stuff, alright? And not only that, but we had a mending villager back at base. That's right, one of my teammates from Northside literally fixed a mending villager and somehow put him in our base. I don't really know how he did that, but he did that, and that was amazing. So yeah, I mean, as of recording this, like doing this voiceover, I have been grinding mending. I mean, I have been giving that dude, that guy who sells mending, I've been giving him so many emeralds. I mean, he could literally build a whole city of emerald blocks the way I've been grinding for this man, alright? I'm being a little bit dramatic. I only have mending on my shield, my armor, like all my armor pieces, and my sword and pickaxe. So it's not that crazy, but you still have to pay like 30 emeralds for that, which isn't, you know, fun, I guess you could say. But anyways, so yeah, that's probably the first thing you noticed as a difference, the fact that I've set up those little villager chambers. And then, look at this, bro. Look at what happens right here. Oh! That was the clutch of a lifetime. Why are these fucking creepers so annoying? Where are they? No, actually, where are they coming from? I don't understand. They're falling from roofs, bro. Alright? They're spawning in water. Alright? 2 fucking times. has a scenario like this happen, one of which it literally worked. I almost died again here. And I'm so glad that I captured this shit on camera, because what the hell is that, bro? What is that? Ooh, I don't usually see a whole lot of bullshit like that, bro. Thank actual God that I was holding a wind charge at that time, and the fact that I actually managed to clutch with it. Cause yeah, I've been practicing to like clutch with wind charges, and I'm kind of learning. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't, and you know, it kind of makes me, you know, not want to take risks and stuff. You know, when jumping from ledges, because I feel like, okay, well, obviously I'm not, you know, cut out to use wind charges when I'm clutching or falling. But anyways, I'm very happy. I'm very happy I survived there. I mean, holy, bro. Anyways, after that bullshit, I pulled up to a trial chamber that me and Sneaky had actually, like, well, actually, I technically found the trial chamber, but me and Sneaky had already been there before. I believe, I'm getting a little bit confused about, you know, when I was recording and when I wasn't. I mean, it looks like I'm alone here. Did I bring Sneaky with me? Hold on, I have to check. Low-key, I gotta check. Hold on, low-key, I'm checking the footage, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, actually, like, I mean, I'm guessing that, well, there was definitely one time where, you know, he came down with me. I can't remember if this was my second or third time entering the trial chamber, but just know that that trial chamber in particular, I've been, like, using a whole lot. Cause yeah, like, there's just this big hole in the ground, and if you go down the waterfall, and you, like, go into one of the sort of sections of the cave, you'll just find it. Like, it's actually really cool how it was set up. So yeah, I fought, you know, breeze rods, I fought all kinds of mobs for minutes on end. I mean, it felt like I was there for like an eternity. It felt like a hell that never ended. But yeah, I mean, I didn't die, and I was never really close to dying. I mean, these are like normal attacks. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't like I had sipped on like an ominous bottle and gotten an ominous, you know, round or what. Like, I don't know what the fucking Mojang calls it, bro. But you know, like when you drink an ominous bottle and they start spawning in like a whole lot of mobs and slimes and like basically anything you could ever imagine. Yeah, that shit didn't happen to me, so yeah. But you know, I got some armor trims, got some trial keys, you know, shit was good. I didn't get anything too crazy, but I mean, I did get a lot of breeze rods, which equals a lot of wind charges, which is really nice. Because I love wind charges. I love just playing around with them and messing around and whatnot. So yeah, I did that for quite a while. Oh yeah, and then I found a pillager outpost, and let me tell you right now, this is the saddest villager outpost that I have ever seen in my life. Look at that loot. Look at that loot, alright? And it didn't even have any wool, alright? It didn't have any hay, it didn't have anything. It didn't even have a pillager with like a voluntary exile kind of flag on it. So I couldn't even get Bad Omen, I couldn't even get an ominous bottle. I don't think I got an ominous bottle here. Bro, it was so sad seeing this. Like, I literally found a pillager outpost, and it was one of the absolutely most sad things that I had ever seen. Then, you know, I was a good citizen, protecting my village from a bunch of monsters. I mean, these people really should be thanking me. Like, my villagers really should be thanking me more. Oh yeah, and there I tried to fight an Enderman with, like, by not staying in the water. Like, I was trying to 1v1 an Enderman on land, but as you can see, my pussy ass just jumped into the water a whole lot, so. And then soon enough, a player called Freaky pulled up to my base. Alright, let me tell you something about this guy, alright? We thought that he would, he's actually, okay, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. He's one of my closest friends. He's sneaky level close, and actually, the reason he named himself to Freaky as his Minecraft username was because he was trying to be the counterpart to Sneaky, alright? And, like, I don't know if this dude wants to be in my videos or not, because, like, he thinks it's weird that I do YouTube, But then he was like, okay, I gotta change my name. So I don't really know what's up with him, alright? He's kind of a weirdo. But he's really, really good at PvP. Like, this dude will whoop my ass in pretty much everything, alright? Like, once again, you know, OP duels is my biggest strength. And, I mean, he still whoops me there. He literally had to take off his helmet for me to actually be able to kill him. And, yeah, he whoops me at UHC too. But anyways, he pulled up to the base. What's kind of crazy is I gave this dude, like a lot of, like, diamond, like, full enchanted diamond gear. I literally paid my emeralds. Like, I literally used my emeralds to give this dude armor, and, like, he didn't even, he just left, bro. He didn't even give me anything. So it's like, he's kind of a toxic teammate, but he's definitely a very good trump card to have, alright? Because I can sort of trust him, and he, yeah, he's a warrior, bro. He's very good to have. Cause yeah, bro, like, Northside needs a warrior. Like, that's all I'm saying. Alright, Northside needs a warrior. After that, I pulled up to the base. I met Sneaky, and look at this. I crafted this really cool shield, bro. Like, you cannot tell me this is pretty cold. Alright, we got the fucking the blue banner with the fucking the flow. Is it flow? Is it the flow armor trim? I think it's the flow armor trim. Black flow armor trim in the middle. That shit looks cold, bro. And especially when you've enchanted a shield, that makes it even more, like, aesthetic and shit. So yeah. And then after that, I actually ended the recording. So holy shit, what? Like, this was probably one of the most anticlimactic things ever. And I think the reason I ended the recording here was because Freaky decided to leave the game, and I was just like, alright, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna join you, bro. I don't exactly want to play this shit either. I was getting a little tired of Minecraft at this point. So yeah. But anyways, I have another recording that I'm gonna merge into this video. And wow, would you look at that, bro? Like, bro, what am I doing? Okay, to be fair, okay, sure. But like, I'm still messing around though. I'm still messing around, like, I'm still... What did I just do? I literally just ran to a random place and back for no reason. Good lord, bro. Anyway, I don't really know what we did there. Hold on. Is it worth rewinding? No, I think I just kind of met up with him and then went into the nether because I actually want to get pearls. Because, you know, pearls is always good to have. Whether, you know, you're making Eyes of Ender for an Ender chest, or for a stronghold, or if you just want pearls for, like, combat. That's, you know, my whole thing was that, yeah, I'm gonna need pearls, and I'm gonna need a lot of it. I'm talking stacks on pearls. So I literally, like, I'm probably gonna fast forward this. I killed so many Endermen with bows, bro. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. I trapped so many in the boat. And then what I did here was just mine diorite and coal, because that's what my villagers needed for trades. So, yeah, makes sense, right? Bro, like, if I don't even want to begin to tell you how much actual diorite, like, how much actual time I spent on this SMP just mining diorite and coal. Literally. That was, like, all I did, bro. And just be in the same old village, like, good lord. Like, looking back, bro, how the fuck did I not get bored of this? I mean, I probably did, but I'm a G, so I keep grinding. Yeah, some phantoms try to pull up and be scary, but it's like, bro, I literally have a fire aspect sword. What are you gonna do? One hit and you're burning in the air. And then Sneaky pulled up and we started trading a little bit. And bro, Sneaky literally has a fortune unbreaking pickaxe. So this dude could literally get so much coal and so many emeralds from it that, like, I felt like I was falling behind. And then 8K, who I was in a call with, asked me and Sneaky to watch his stream. And bro, what kind of witchcraft farm is this, bro? Some kind of silverfish ass farm. What? Bro, when me, yeah, when me and Sneaky saw this, we were shook to our core. Like, how are we not cooked in a scenario like this, bro? To be fair, our team was working on a creeper farm or something for gunpowder and XP. But, I mean, we were clearly falling behind on that. I mean, I wasn't the one responsible for making the creeper farm. I mean, that's somebody else's responsibility. But yeah, I mean, the dude who built the creeper farm from our team very rarely logs on, which is kind of a problem. Anyways, I linked up with Sneaky again, and we kept trading and talking and talking and talking and over and over and over again. And some more annoying dudes started to interrupt us in our call, so eventually me and him just decided to hop in a separate call and do what we do best. And since I'm voiceovering now, Sneaky won't have to worry about any kind of face reveal, which is pretty nice for both of us. So yeah, definitely more voiceovers from now on. I'm considering doing voiceovers for like the modded Minecraft series too. But yeah, anyway. Then, me and Sneaky, we decided to go find some caves and mountains that we could find coal in, because obviously, this dude has a fortune pickaxe, so this guy can get insane amounts of coal, bro. And yeah, let's just say I have several villagers who are willing to take that coal, so it became quite a big priority. And then, I don't even know what's going on right here, bro. Like I said, bro, these guys are like from Miami, like that giant team, and like, bro, just look at the chat. What is actually happening, bro? Like, apparently there was some kind of civil war or something going on. I don't really know. I actually, as of recording this voiceover, I have not asked them like what the context to this was. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, the chat messages were just filled with Team Blade and Space killing each other, alright? And like I said, like, I have not met I have not met either of these two people. Like, they're basically categorized as a friend of a friend. So I don't know them, bro, and I don't know what happened, and nobody would really tell me. They were just saying there was a civil war, but whatever. I mean, it's not my problem. If Miami wants to fight themselves, then that's beyond me, bro. Alright, and if anything, it told me that, alright, Northside, we're a loyal and strong team, alright? Sure, we might be washed, we might be trash, but at least we're loyal, bro. At least we're loyal to each other. At least we're true brotherhood. Okay, the last thing we did before celebrating like two idiots was that I actually named my sword the Leafler. Yeah, I know, right? That's a pretty cool name. So basically, imagine if I pack someone up, alright? I kill someone on the server. The chat will literally say, player was slain by Adam Leafy using the Leafler. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie. That's low-key really cold, alright? And what makes it even colder is the fact that that sword, the Leafler, I've literally had that sword since I died, I think. I believe. I'm actually not 100%, but just know that I've had that sword for like a long-ass time. So yeah. But anyway, that was that, alright? But trust me, if you're watching this right now, trust me when I say this, you are gonna want to stay tuned to the BigSMP, alright? Because more things are coming up, more wars are gonna be coming eventually, the end event is coming really, really soon, and yeah, chaos is about to break out. But until then, I'll see ya.